time we collabed. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it is about time, bro.
It only took, 75 plus subscribers to collab between our channels?
70. What do I have? 54.
54, I have
77.
20. Yeah, okay.
77. Well, it took 77 subs combined.
77 subs combined, yeah, probably.
It is because you have 23. I have 54.
She said that. It says, I just got notifications saying go watch that one Christian baseball player live on YouTube right now. I don't have to.
You're with me.
Okay. Is anybody even watching? 0 people are watching. Okay,
No.
so while nobody's watching, I've never gone live before. So where do we see the chat?
It'll be on the left.
Left. I see.
Yeah.
So what should we start off with? What should we do on the stream?
What should we do on the stream? I wish I could add a poll, but we should just talk about God and baseball, I guess.
All right, so let's start with the first topic, I guess, because why not? Who do we think is winning the World Series this year? Plain and simple.
World Series?
To be honest,
I want the Braves.
The Braves are definitely a competitor.
Yeah,
they have a pretty good lineup.
Competitors. We're competitors.
Let's see.
Especially
they
with
have Sean Murphy, top 5 catcher.
Especially with our new outfielder from the Padres. Especially with our new outfielder from the Padres.
Profar, yeah. You got that one position that you needed. You got locked and loaded.
We have a stacked outfield.
Yep, you got Acuna when he comes back.
We're having a stacked outfield. So we're probably gonna have, I forget what's our new guy's name again? I forget.
Jurickson Profar.
He'll have Profar in right until Acuna's back. Profar in right, Harris second, probably Kelenic in third.
Kelenic and Brian De La Cruz will be.
Yeah, they'll be in left field. They'll be switching in and out in left field. Then when Acuna gets back, Acuna right, Profar left, and Harris second. No, jeez, I can't speak.
Harris is in center.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you know what I'm saying, because I don't.
Well, and also think about it. When Strider comes back, that pitching staff's also going to be loaded. You have NL Cy Young Award winner Chris Sale. Ronaldo Lopez is coming back. Spencer Schwellenbach had a great rookie season last year. And once Acuna comes back too, on your offense, your only weak spot, where a player isn't in the top 5 at their position, is probably Orlando Arcia at shortstop, because shortstop.
He's still an all-star He's still an all-star shortstop though.
Debate it. He was an all-star, but that would be like saying
if you have an SAB, he's an A-tier shortstop.
I would say
he's an A-tier.
Just SAB, probably A-tier, but if you added a C in the D tier, I'd recommend C, probably.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, his glove is great. He just needs to work on hitting a bit more. That's where his weak point is.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons. I feel like he was one of the spots where a lot of people thought the Braves were going to improve this offseason, and then they just didn't really improve.
There's still time to improve, though. We're still in spring training.
Yeah, true. You could make the argument that they could trade for somebody like Nolan Arenado, but probably
not Bobby Witt. Bobby's never going to leave.
No, he already signed an extension.
Offered a butt crap of money. He ain't leaving.
All right, I'm just coming up here real quick. Nobody's watching, so.
Yeah. Bobby ain't leaving, ever.
No, probably not. He's the Royals' star player at this point.
Yeah, he's a Royals star player.
Basically, him and that great starting rotation carried them to the playoffs last year.
I can tell you what player is never leaving a team. X will never get on one. Trevor Bauer.
Sadly. He might never leave Japan after this season.
It depends on how he does, because he did great in Mexico. Besides, the paralysis in his leg, that was temporary. Was that last season?
I think he got that when he was with Japan. I could be wrong.
No, that was on Mexico. I remember a week ago, I was watching it. Because he had to fly to Arizona, fly back, and start the next day or so.
I'm so confused how it's gonna work. How is momentum gonna work? You think? The channel after Trevor Bauer goes back to Japan to play baseball there, and then Eric Stem, the king of JUCO, goes to Seattle. What?
Who is the new president of Momentum since Tosh isn't there anymore?
I'm pretty sure it's Trevor Bauer, but since he's going back to Japan, it could be a bit debatable.
It could be Sim. It could be Sim.
Sadly, it
Where's
could be
Kevin normally go? Where's Kevin normally go? You don't really see him that often anymore.
I don't even know where Kevin went, to be fair.
I think for a little bit he went to Mexico with Trevor to record. Yeah, I think he's like Trevor's cameraman.
That makes sense, I guess, then. Because, I mean, Trevor's going back to Japan. He was awesome in Japan. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. He's like a top 50 pitcher in the world, probably, minimum. But, like
outside of the U.S.
But also, when you think about it, he ain't coming back to America anytime soon.
I mean, unless he gets offered a butt crap of money, a team actually wants him and deals with the and the screaming at the top of his lungs and
doors
and throwing the baseball over the center field wall because he's getting taken out of the game. If any team wants to deal with that, he'll go back into the league by a long shot.
I'll just say this: it actually is a very uncommon practice. I watched a Baseball Doesn't Exist video yesterday about the scariest pitchers, and Rob Dibble, he was a relief pitcher for the Reds and the Royals.
That's the most random name ever.
I know, late 80s, early 90s, but he was like somehow like the scariest pitcher because he would always just throw at batters for no reason at like 100 miles an hour.
Depends on who
one time he got a save and then threw a ball over the fence and then proceeded to beat up his manager after he got a save.
Ooh, that's not, I want to see that. I want to see that now. That sounds fun.
It's on Baseball Doesn't Exist, his YouTube channel. It's about the scariest pitchers. It's his most recent video.
Okay.
Welcome to live chat. Remember? Yeah, shut up. I don't care about live chat right now.
No one's still, bro.
It
took me a while to get a couple views. It took me a while to get a couple views.
So
normally what Realism does, he normally just like sets his phone on his chest for a bit. Just like pauses the chat. Or just pauses the stream until he gets a ton of viewers, then he starts.
Yeah, that's.
So I'll go in and watch his lives, and I have to like pause it, and click skip to live.
Yeah, because like makes sense. How
if
often
Realism
does it, like,
did baseball? If Realism did baseball, what would he do?
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what he would do on a show. I know sometimes he talks about the NFL, like he was talking about the Super Bowl on one of his live streams.
Like if he played baseball.
If he played baseball.
Not like pro racing, but like just like a side hobby. Like men's league. How about that? Like men's league softball.
Men's. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't really know what he would do, to be real.
What position do you think? I could see him probably as like a first baseman.
I was saying first baseman or catcher, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, it just gives off catcher vibes.
Yeah, he does. With that beard, though, that's intimidating. Beard
now we know.
Comes down like here, that's intimidating.
Well, here's the thing. Now we know that he can be a Yankee at least because they eliminated the beard rule. It's about time that they did it because it existed for like 50 years and it's been the most stupid rule ever.
The pro sports have dumb rules.
Especially baseball, it feels like. They have a lot of
Now, did you see for the Super Bowl, Hurts wore 2 different pairs of cleats. One, they were like black and red that said unbannable or unbanned or something. And then before game, he switched to like green cleats.
For the Eagles, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But back to our World Series topic, I guess, just to finish my question. I personally think I could see the Phillies running away with it. Could they have one of the best offenses?
Yeah, I can see it as long as any team stays healthy. They can go far. Unless you're the White Sox.
The Mets are contenders too. The Mets are contenders now too after getting Juan Soto. I mean, the Central, the Cubs got Kyle Tucker, who I guess is pretty good. I mean, the Reds, they have a young roster. They could do something. They can win the Central.
That's the thing. They have a young roster. They don't have much talent.
Well, you're thinking out of the bright side. They actually have a lot of talent with younger prospects. There's a reason why Roki Sasaki, even though he's never pitched a single MLB game, coming from Japan was such a big deal. Because he couldn't get paid like millions of dollars.
Because Japan's kids or Japan's players are built in a lab.
Exactly. They basically train for 17 hours a day, I believe. It's basically treated like the military.
Just like the military. It's like, one, tabe.
Yeah, you eat too much. By the way, you spend too much time eating lunch, they'll make you catch ground balls until you vomit it up.
Yeah, I'll gladly pass on Japan.
Yeah, one kid from America said he watched a kid die there because he accidentally ate an extra sandwich at lunch one day.
Have you accidentally eaten an extra sandwich?
No, like he was really hungry, so he ate an extra sandwich, but he forgot the rules.
You sleepwalk and make a sandwich and eat it. Like, how's that work?
No, like during baseball practice or whatever, they got a lunch break, and he ate an extra sandwich, forgetting the rules that you could only eat one sandwich.
You're just eating. You just fall asleep right after. Wake up, sleepwalking, casually making another sandwich and eating it. Going right back to sleep in the middle of the floor. Waking up, huh?
Yeah, speaking of Japan.
Wait, what? What did I do?
Speaking of Japan, Ichiro Suzuki, one of the greatest baseball hitters of all time. He recently got inducted into the Hall of Fame. He said he would only get to spend...
number got retired by the
Seattle Mariners, yes. But he once said that he only spent like 3 to 6 hours with his friends a year. And also did not know who Tom Brady was. Literally one of his quotes is, "Who the hell is Tom Brady?" Which I think is pretty funny.
Bro, we can't be cussing, bro. Or even
There's nobody watching the stream.
But still, this will go up on my channel.
I see. So sorry, chat. I didn't know. The
sorry
rules.
To the 0 people watching this.
Yeah, sorry to the 0 people watching this stream right now.
Yeah.
You won't hear cuss words on my channel, don't worry.
Yeah, neither with mine. My parents will kill me.
Sorry if I just...
If you hear any naughty language from me, my parents will kill me.
That's true. My mom gets mad if I go like... If I just whisper under my breath, my mom gets mad, which is probably like a good thing, but also not.
That's a good thing, but sometimes you gotta let your anger out.
But like because I mean, there actually is a thing where like swearing like puts a hormone in your brain or whatever that makes it easier to tolerate your anger or whatever.
Stubbing your toe.
Yeah, sometimes just screaming but then when you just scream, it also annoys them. So like, what are you supposed to do?
I just pull off a Buddy the Elf. Son of a nutcracker. Okay, let me get a question. Do you think baseball's umpires are getting soft?
I think baseball's umpires are...
Just think of Eric Boone getting ejected for nothing.
I think baseball's umpires are getting offended way too much, yes, but like... But also, some of them are bad umpires, straight up.
Angel Hernandez.
Well, he retired. Good.
But still,
like MLB...
He was the worst umpire in the league.
MLB banned their best umpire for gambling. And now... And even though he was the most accurate umpire in the game, and he wasn't even gambling on MLB. He was gambling on NFL, and they still banned him.
Here's the thing. If you, like, be an umpire or anything for the league, you can't be you can't, like, really like a team. Because you'd favorite them.
And sure, you couldn't be, like... You couldn't have, like, grown up in, like, Houston or whatever. Grew up as an Astros fan. And then you're umping the Astros,
World Series,
Yankees, ALCS. Because I remember this happened all the way back then. You know, of course, along with the Astros banging on trash cans, they also
that was funny.
Biased towards them.
Like the next season, their fans just throwing inflatable trash cans onto the field was the best.
I mean, they deserved it. I mean, Jose Altuve, who is one of the few players,
the short midget he is.
I know, one of the few players that didn't cheat. According to his teammates, at least, we just assume that he cheated.
Now, you literally see him with, like, a buzzer taped to his chest.
Yeah, and also...
as soon as, like, he gets a home run or something, he's like, no, don't tear my shirt off, and he runs to the dugout and changes.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, so he obviously...
everybody cheats in some way. Like, I'm gonna take this blame, even though I'm a Braves fan. Acuna's pine tar glove... People think he cheats with it. I think he did maybe a bit to give it a bit more stickiness, the ball a bit more stickiness. At the same time, you barely get the ball, and it probably just glove oil all over it to help the glove be easier to close, because players do that.
Shohei Ohtani got suspended for 20 games, I believe, back in 2022, because his hands were too sticky or whatever, because that's when he implemented the rule for spider tack, because, I mean, Trevor Bauer made it all popular and stuff. He got suspended for 20 games, but he didn't even use spider tack. He just used the rosin bag on the mound.
Blood, and a lot of pitchers. Tears.
and a lot of pitchers got suspended for it. Even Max Scherzer, one of the greatest pitchers I've ever seen pitch, he got suspended for it, and he was like, what the heck? Why am I getting taken out of the game because I used my rosin bag? That's been a part of the game for like 100 years at this point.
We're not going to talk about how Eric Boone got ejected from nothing.
I know. People act like... He did,
but he didn't.
Like, people act like he gets mad too easily and, like, he's too much of a crybaby. Like, he screams at the umps just to scream at them a lot. But really, in that moment...
He was in the wrong. He was in the wrong to be ejected. Because you have him... You literally can see the footage. He's like this. You see the fan above the dugout yelling at the umpire. Umpire turns around. You're gone. He's like, well, I did nothing.
Yeah, like, even if he does scream at umpires too much, that's one moment that you just can't excuse. Easily the umpire was...
Yeah, that was the umpire's fault all day, bro.
Like that was almost as bad as Angel Hernandez.
Angel Hernandez missed. Like, if it's down the middle, ball. If it's 10 feet above your head, 10 feet in the ground, 10 feet behind you or in front of you, strike.
Like, I know, I know there's a viral clip of Kyle Schwarber, the DH for the Phillies. He was going absolutely insane off of Angel Hernandez because he had, like, a ball, like, inside out his ankle that almost hit him. And then he was like, oh, strike. And he didn't swing. And then he was screaming at him for, like, 5 minutes straight. He was ejected and was still screaming at him for, like, 3 minutes after that.
Angel Hernandez is a guy who can obviously see catcher framing. Like, there's just one clip of a kid on, like, YouTube or something. He has to jump up to grab the ball, and he frames it.
Sorry, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, like, to jump up, catch it, and frame it. Angel Hernandez would have called that a strike all day. That would have gotten so many people ejected for that.
Imagine it. Hold on. Do you know about the game where, like, it's like 2004, I believe. It's when A-Rod first went to the Yankees. The Boston Red Sox and the Yankees got into a fight, and, like, a catcher slapped A-Rod in the face. If Angel Hernandez was umpiring that game, like, even more
everybody would be ejected.
And still, like, 20 people were ejected after that game. It was crazy. Like, the whole lineups for both teams would have gotten ejected, probably.
And their backups.
The entire 40-man lineup, and all the bullpen, and the starting rotation, even though
he'd have everybody on the team, including Single A.
And the bench coach, and the pitching coach, and the hitting coach.
And, don't forget the T in the hitting cage.
Oh, yeah, don't forget that T. Don't forget the owner of the team as well. They also both need to get ejected. All the fans need to get ejected too. It's friggin' Angel Hernandez.
No, you know what we need to do? We need to collab in person together.
That'd be an insane collaboration. What should we do though?
I don't know.
It's been 18 minutes and nobody has joined this live yet.
Real.
Why is nobody joining? Oh, what is this? Retouch on? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I don't know why I turned it around. I'm just feeling.
I don't see anything changing on my camera, do you? I think you muted your mic.
Yeah, I muted my mic. I wanted to see what that did. I'm just checking all the buttons. What's this arrow at the bottom?
We have to lock in. So we've each had one question about baseball. Now let's transition to questions about God. Like in the Bible.
Yeah.
No,
we could do so.
Real quick. Anybody watching this right now, read it. Let me grab my Bible real quick. I forget the full set of verses. Where's my Bible? Where's my bag? So, literally, anybody watching the stream right now, probably because no one, or even if you're watching this after the fact, I want you, I forget the verses real quick. I want you to go into Genesis and read Genesis 19:30 through 19:38. Genesis 19:30 through 19:38. Okay.
Okay.
Just trust me.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of like, what was that moments in the Bible,
especially in the Old Testament. Yeah.
Yeah,
because
that's one of those moments. That's like, why? Just why? It's one of those why moments.
In Genesis and Exodus, especially, like there's a lot of people having relations with their own family members and stuff like that. And I mean, God outlawed it in, I don't remember if it was Exodus or Leviticus. It was one of
I
those
need to breathe. I cannot breathe with this on. Holy cow, I'm burning up.
Yeah, I don't know why Liam doesn't want you guys to see his face, but
that's my parents' rules.
I
need to get a new mask, honestly. I mean, this one it makes it easier to see who I am.
Oh, by the way, I just
look like I'm a part of a gang, bro. I don't like that.
I just exposed his name as Liam to the entirety of his audience, by the way.
They already know.
They do, really?
If you look at my description on my channel, like I have my channel name here, I have a whole description. It says basically my name is Liam and all of that.
My name is what?
So people already know.
Yeah. Also,
plus if you watch my like older shorts, there's a lot more with like my name. I'm pretty sure, like my first one. I'm sorry, but the music's way too loud on the first one.
Yeah, me and him watched that video today. We watched our first videos. Mine was pretty just I made it in like 5 minutes. And it's crazy that blew up.
They were our first vids. They were both mid. I'm still mad that your first video got you over 1,000 views in 2 days.
Not 1,000. It got me over 100 in one night. I think that's why you were mad. Because we saw each other at church the next day.
That's why. It got over 100 in one night.
Yeah, because when we saw each other at church the next day and we saw it, and I was like, oh, look, I got 110 views on my video. And you're like, what?
And then like the next day it was at like 500. I'm still mad about that.
Crazy.
But then we made a bet. First to 50 subs wins.
Yeah, I really thought I had it in the bag.
I had a crazy comeback.
I thought I had it in the bag for a while. You had like 11 when I had like 22 subscribers. I was like, I'm the whole.
I had a crazy comeback. I was like, yep, time to lock the crap in.
Because I just suck with consistency. I think that's the reason why I lost
you
at the end of the day. I
last video you uploaded was like a week ago.
Not a week ago. I uploaded one yesterday.
Besides this one, like this morning at the time of recording this. At the time of recording this, my last video was this morning.
At the time of recording this, I think my last video was if Jesus was a YouTuber. That got a lot of controversy because of one line I said in the video.
If you're watching this, go watch that video. I'll put a link in the description to it. I hope.
Yeah, it's trying to be the most humble way possible. It's a fire video.
I'll put a link into his video in the description and watch it. There should be no controversy. What was it being? People were rude to each other?
It was a controversy because I did What If Jesus Was a YouTuber, and I made an apology video where he was apologizing for hanging out with Judas because he was responsible for the death of a major historical figure.
Yeah, people were just like mad about that when
they're like, Jesus would never need to apologize because Jesus never sinned or whatever. And I'm like,
it's Judas. It's not. What are we talking about? Jesus. We're talking about Judas here.
And even one of the comments was like, why would Jesus need people to follow Christ? Like, he is Christ. And I'm like, well, he's also God, and Jesus wants people to follow God. That's like one of the reasons why he came to this.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm sorry if any of y'all commented on that video, but sometimes people can be stupid when stuff comes like this. Be honest, sometimes people can be stupid when stuff comes like this.
I know, and then like, of course, there's so many comments on there like, this is a really overrated video. Like, why are so many people hating on it?
Now, I hate the trend, even though we weren't uploading when people started going around to other channels. Stop. If you're watching this, do not make this a trend again. When people saying L bro fell off.
I know.
Just makes me mad.
100 views in one day, bro fell off.
Like, if you go to a small content creator, that hurts like crap.
Like, it's like 100 views in 1 hour, bro fell off.
Real. That's actually not bad, though. That's the thing.
Here's the thing. The difference between our channels is, like, my videos do get more views, but you have way more subscribers, is the thing.
No, here's the thing. Your videos, you don't take that long. How long would you say you took to make that your most recent one, as time of recording?
Probably 20 minutes, I'd say.
Oh, that's a lot of takes to.
Yeah, the one I got the most was I didn't know how I was gonna do the like him scrolling because I couldn't use any of my other family's phones, and like I
Just
was
use
gonna
a
bring out
phone
the
case.
computer, but the computer was dead.
Just use a phone case. Like for where'd that part go? There. I'm just gonna use this. Like when I put my phone on my tripod, I have to take this off. It's like an outer shell because of my pop socket.
Okay, that would have actually been a smart idea.
Yeah. So and plus I just.
And plus, there's a lot of clips from that video I didn't end up using because I wanted it to be under 2 minutes as well.
You can make it 3 minutes long. No.
I know you can make it 3 minutes long.
If you're gonna make it 3 minutes, just make it a long form video and put it into more detail.
Exactly. Like what's
like I like how you can make videos more long because if you're just scrolling through like before they changed it, it's like, and then once upon a time there was a donkey and then it just cuts off last second.
No,
it annoys the crap out of me because it's like, no, it'll be mid word. It'll be like, go to the description for part 2. It's like, let me know the rest. We're making a long form video. It's annoying.
I know, like, I'm planning on making my long form video because I lost the bet, I believe, this Saturday. I'm just kind of planning it out right now. It's going to be my first real long form video. I released a long form video like a little while back, but it wasn't really anything. It was just
question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark.
Yeah, it was a test video, if anything. And you can tell because the thumbnail is really awful. But,
I just don't use thumbnails if you tell. You just look, it's like the pre-generated thumbnails. I don't care about making them. Too much time for me.
That thumbnail, I literally just took a picture of me going, like, it wasn't that much.
On that very couch.
It's like, I'm trying to think. Like, my long form thumbnails are very similar to, like, Penguin Zero's, where it's just, like, a quick little snapshot. It isn't, like, anything, like, too spectacular. I'm not a clickbait YouTuber because, well, I don't even...
You're not the Mr. Beast with your mouth open 24/7. It's like this is what he normally looks like, and then every thumbnail.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Mr. Beast, and today I don't know. I thought my Jesus video was pretty cool though, but a lot of Christians thought it was like mean.
It's not. I'll be honest. If y'all can't tell, I'm Christian by the channel name. I wear this cross every day. I keep this Bible with me even if I don't read it that often. Like it's always with me at school. Stop sucking on it. Oh yeah, I thought it was just a chain. My bad. I thought you had like the whole cross in. My bad.
Weston's done with his homework.
That's like the whole cross in your mouth. Like this is the cross.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
that I'm screenshotting that photo later. It says, oh crap. Can't do it again. Crap. That was crap. Zay. I'm screenshotting that later.
Liam, I wish we could just respond to Weston right now because I feel bad because he just said he's done with his homework. I want to say we're live on YouTube right now.
Dingus.
What?
We don't know if he's allowed to have his name public like that.
What do you mean? I didn't. I just said Weston, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if he's allowed to have his name public.
It's Weston. It's a basic name.
He does have a point though.
True.
Weston. Checks the World Wide Web. How many Westons are there in the world? 15 quintillion.
There's a lot of. I know like 5 Westons right off the top of my head. So like.
I know one.
He's one of them. So.
This Weston we're talking about.
If I said his last name, then it would be different. But.
That narrows it down from 5 quintillion to 2 quintillion.
Maybe not 2 quintillion. Maybe like 50.
There's not even a quintillion people on Earth, dingus.
In the universe, though.
There's no aliens, ding dong.
Whoever said that, bro? Realism thinks aliens are real.
I don't. I'm weird like that. Okay. Here's the thing. I believe in ghosts and the other side. That's just me, though. Do you believe in those, Miles?
I don't believe in ghosts, no. I don't believe in really anything. I don't even really believe in aliens. I jokingly believe in aliens.
I don't believe in aliens at all. I mean, like when I was younger, I used to like to watch like those like most clickbait videos where it's like really UFOs spotted in the middle of the ocean.
I went to Area 51 at 3 a.m. and aliens showed up.
Where those videos were funny, but they were clearly staged.
I love to watch like the old videos, like old 3 a.m.
No, there's like this one guy. I forget what he was. I forget what his channel was. I don't even know if his channel's still on. But there was one video where there was a truck full of people with animal masks on, and they were freaking out over it. It was hilarious.
There's this one channel. I think
there's also another one where he's playing like this game under his door where you write questions on a piece of paper, and then like a spirit grabs it, pulls it under, and answers it. And he asked, with one of his 3 questions. I forget what it's called, but I don't want to say the board because I don't want the like name of it. But if you ever watch FaZe Ruggs videos and like what he's most scared of, like the thing that you put your fingers on. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Chinese finger trap?
No, not that. It's spooky game.
Oh, the Ouija board.
Yeah, that. I don't want to say it. It's just me though. Like with the chip or whatever it is, he has to be able to see the spirit through it. Checks. Yeah, it's a person with a black glove.
Yeah, it's like the old.
And then there's another one. It's most definitely green screen. It's like they were in the woods trying to find Siren Head or whatever.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm like these old. I think his name was
like Find Siren. It was the most cartoony, all running Siren Head ever.
It's like,
bro, we were doing this. That's what he looked like. This stuff is so much dumber now that we're older and think about it.
I think there's a YouTube channel. I don't want to call out names or anything because some of their fans could be watching this video or anything. There's this YouTube channel.
There's no one on Miles, but if they ever,
anybody
know what I know what you mean though.
But like, there used to be this YouTube channel I watched back in 2020. His name was Plasmonics. He used to make 3 a.m. videos. I was like, what, 8, 9 back in 2020 maybe? And
in 2020?
It was like 2020, 2021, so I was like 8, 9 years old.
How old are you?
I'm 13 right now.
13?
Yeah, I'm way younger.
Yeah, it's like you were 8.
I was 8 in 2020.
I forgot his birthday was this month. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, my birthday was in February, yeah.
Unkstat. I can't be talking. I'm older than everybody in our friend group.
There's only 4 people in our friend group, though.
I'm Unk. I'm oldest. He's.
I'm second oldest, and then it's Weston.
Weezerton and Jahames.
I'm trying to think.
Nicknames for people. It is Weezerton. It is Weezerton next. It is Weezerton. Because he's older by Jahames by 10 days.
Okay. But back to Plasmonics. I watched this content, and like he would be like, I called SpongeBob at 3 a.m.
What happens next is shocking.
Yeah, and like what he would do is he would get a SpongeBob and Patrick Star plush and like put him on his railing. He's like,
I remember seeing those. I remember seeing those. Calling Sonic.exe at 3 a.m. What happens next will shock you to your spine.
It was so corny. I remember back when I turned 12 for the first time. Me and my old friend, we used to
Of course you turned 12 for the first time. Because only once it happens.
Oh my god, Liam, shut up. No. I meant the first thing I did when I turned 12. Me and an old friend, we went to, I invited him over. And like we were like, it'd be really funny if we made a skit where I used my Messenger Kids account to text him disguised as SpongeBob at 3 a.m. And it's clearly like 4 in the afternoon. Like it's clearly light outside, and I just go into the basement and we use this SpongeBob plushie, and he just attacks me. We never really posted on YouTube or anything, but we thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Geez, that was over a year ago.
True. That was 2024. 2020. I remember that.
These past 5 years have gone by so fast.
I know. Like, I feel like.
Especially when middle school started.
2015 was like
Bro,
so
crazy.
long ago.
We're in Gen Beta now.
That's
Wait, what are we? Are we considered Gen Z or Gen Alpha?
I think we're in between, right? Because we're both 13.
Gen Zalpha.
Zalpha, yes. I'm a Zalpha male.
Zalpha male.
So that means I could. Here's the thing about the best part about being a Gen Z, Gen Alpha. You get to be considered Gen Z and like growing up with Gen Z culture by society, but you still get to use Gen Alpha words without anybody judging.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
You can still say
like I considered myself Gen Z. Just because I was born early 20, because I was born in like early. I was born early in the year.
I feel like it's dumb. I feel like it's dumb that people care so much about their generation, gonna be honest. Because I didn't even know. Liam. Yo, Liam, what happened? All right, so Liam seemingly left. So I'll say that I'm gonna leave the live stream too. I need to get some work done as well. So post a video tomorrow. So see you on my channel. Go to Miles Joseph. Subscribe, please. Let's go.
Bro, my grandpa called screwing me up. Sorry guys about that. This video. Jeez, Liam. This video will be uploaded a day later, so when I recorded this. See you later.